understand. I knew they hadn't seen me over by the open window. They grabbed John and Gary. Ruth rushed to the doorway, but they got her too. In the meantime, I had managed to throw myself safely outside and had crawled underneath the house. Because of the rainy season, all the houses there are raised above the ground on wooden stilts. I kept totally still. I remember watching a beetle on a leaf, staring at it and hoping that they wouldn't find me. Finally, when I realized that they'd gone, I ran inside and radioed for help. My friends weren't so lucky. They were held as hostages for over 3 months.
I don't really understand what's the story talking about.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, so would you like to listen it again?
So is it about like a earthquake or someone is shooting them? Or both are not?
Malcolm Jarvis. I spent a dreadful time. It was just as well they found me when they did.
In the main room, planning what to do that day. The others were looking at a map on the table, but I was standing by the back window. About 6 of them burst in, waving guns and shouting things in a dialect we didn't understand. I knew they hadn't seen me over by the open window. They grabbed John and Gary. Ruth rushed to the doorway, but they got her too. In the meantime, I had managed to throw myself safely outside and had crawled underneath the house. Because of the rainy season, all the houses there are raised above the ground on wooden stilts. I kept totally still. I remember watching a beetle on a leaf, staring at it and hoping that they wouldn't find me. Finally, when I realized that they'd gone, I ran inside and radioed for help. My friends weren't so lucky. They were held as hostages for over 3 months.
Now, are you able to understand it?
Let me think for a while.
If you want me to narrate it, I can.
Let me think for some time.
Mm-hmm.
About an essence abroad. Why was she able to escape? So this one?
No.
No. So it is not A and not C.
It's neither A nor C, yes?
Yes.
So
it's B.
Okay, but
I don't really understand.
Oh. So yes. So you, if you pay proper attention, so you will realize that the woman was somewhere in a room. So she says that we were all in the main room. Okay?
Yes.
And planning what to do that day. The others were looking at a map on the table.
Yes.
But I was standing by the back window.
Back window, yeah.
About 6 of them burst in, waving guns and shouting things in a dialect we didn't understand. You know the meaning of dialect or dialect?
No.
It means local language, different language.
Oh, okay.
All countries are having different states, different cities, different villages. So small cities, small villages are having their different dialects.
Okay.
When you go to different city, you will not understand their dialects.
Okay.
Regional language.
Okay.
So then they were using some specific dialects that the lady was not able to understand, and she says that I knew they hadn't seen me over by the open window. So she realizes that the gunners didn't see her.
Yes.
And
What is gunner?
yes. Okay. The people who are having guns, waving
People
guns.
have what?
The people were having guns. You know the meaning of gun?
Oh yeah. Yes, I know. Okay, continue.
Okay,
please.
then she says that they grabbed John and Gary. Okay, they grabbed two people, John and Gary, and Ruth rushed to the doorway but they got her too. So another person, Ruth, she rushed to the doorway but they caught Ruth. Okay.
Oh. Okay. I finally know what's the story meaning.
Okay.
Oh, so here's some like a robber go into his house, her house.
Yes.
And they catch their friend and bring them to somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, so the B means that it's not she didn't notice the man. It's the man didn't notice him.
That's right.
Notice her.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that will be B.
Yes, because she wasn't by the door. She didn't have a radio and she wasn't noticed.
Yes.
So that was difficult to understand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But a good story.
Yes. We can try exercise number 4. Look at this set of 4 pictures from an action story. Describe what happened in each scene, starting with the last one, 4, and making reference back to what had happened earlier. Remember to use a range of past tense.
Okay. So there was some robber went to the bank, robbed the bank.
So you have to start. Yes, you have to start with picture number 4, right?
I have to start with picture number 4.
Yes. So what's the conditions here? What are the instructions here? We have to look at these 4 pictures.
Yes.
And we have to describe what has happened in each scene, starting with last one, 4. We have to start with last one, and then making reference back to what had happened earlier. Remember to use range of past tense.
Okay. So this is now. So picture number 4 is now.
That's right. This is the present condition. So how you can say that eventually or finally or ultimately, whatever you want to use to say, you know the meaning of eventually, finally, ultimately, at last.
Yes.
These all are the same word.
Yes.
And then you can say eventually the police forced the robbers to stop and
into the jail.
Arrested them.
Yes.
Arrested them. So you see,
yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Police forced the robbers. You see?
Yeah.
There are 3 policemen. They forced the robbers.
Just bring them into justice.
Yes, whatever you see in the picture, you have to tell only that part. Whatever you don't see, you don't have to use. So you only see that the police is forcing them to stop, and then they are arresting them. So we have to use past tense. So how you can use? You can simply use that the police forced the robbers to stop and arrested them.
Okay. So, the robber was being chased by the police in number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the robber brought all the money from the bank and took it into the car and ran away.
Okay.
At first, it all because that the man robbed the bank.
Very good.
Okay.
You can also say, finally, the police forced the robbers to stop and arrested them. They had chased them all over town at high speed. You know the meaning of chased, right? That you have used.
Yes. Yes.
So they had chased them all over town at high speed with their siren blaring.
Yes.
You know the meaning of siren? Yes, siren blaring.
Yes.
All police van have siren and blaring blue, and you know that in all police van they have some special lights, red light, blue light, right?
And some sound
that is known as siren.
Silent.
Yes. So siren blaring and blue lights flashing.
Okay.
The thieves had made their getaway in a blue car dressed in balaclavas. You can say, you see, these are specific dress. You can say balaclavas. Okay.
Okay.
Dressed in balaclavas and with a banknote stuffed into a whole dal. You know the meaning of whole dal? This is whole dal. It's a big, very, very big bag where you can keep so many items, even your bed. So that's known as whole dal.
Okay.
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 And what else you can say is that at the bank, the 3 robbers had worn masks to avoid being identified. You know meaning of identify?
Yes. Is that I know who are you?
Yes. They had held up the cashiers at gunpoint. You see. Yes?
Yes.
That way you can speak. Can you try to narrate it? You can use any of your own words to describe this incident.
So I have to say it by myself?
Yes, please.
Okay. The man finally be caught by the police.
Okay.
After the police chased them on the high-speed road.
Very good.
And because they they run away with a blue car.
Wonderful.
With a lot of money. All this began is because they robbed the bank. Is that okay?
Very good.
Okay, I finished.
So let's try number 6.
Number 6. Now fill each gap, choosing the situation word from the box below. They are 3 words you do not need. So where should I put it?
Where to do that? Number
Here?
5.
Yes. Okay. The gun pointed at my chest. Her hand seems to be quite steady. I laughed. Tighten on. What is tiger?
Tighten. Finger tighten.
Oh no, I said this one.
Trigger. Trigger.
Yeah, trigger.
You know the meaning of trigger. Trigger is the part of the gun that you push from your finger to shoot.
Oh.
That is trigger.
Okay.
Very good. Correct. Very good.
I stop again.
You know the meaning of grinned? Grinned?
Like a smile.
Smiling with teeth, showing teeth.
Yes.
So is it any?
It's not any. I stop again. And
Correct.
fire twice more quick. I don't think.
Very nice.
What is this word?
Severed?
Yes.
Severed can be used like when you shake, when you feel cold, when you are a little bit afraid, when you get aside, stop, afraid. Shivering, sometimes when you see something dangerous like a lion or a ghost, so you shiver. Or,
like frightened.
Yes, frightened.
Okay. She gave it to me quite carefully.
It should be not worried at all.
Okay.
Straightened up. You know the meaning straightened up?
I don't know.
Straightened up means moved straight. Moved in a line. Didn't turn anywhere.
Okay. So what's straightened up? Of her body or mind or something else?
I straightened up means she moved her body. She went straight.
Yeah. So what is being straight?
Straight means I straightened up. It means that she moved ahead.
Moved ahead.
Moved ahead. And also straightened up is used to say something fearlessly, something confidently.
Okay.
That's right. Last one is left.
When her whole face.
Very, very good. All are correct.
Okay.
I hope this will be very, very easy for you. You can try using quantifiers, collocations, determiners, modals.
Also,
there were only good.
set an example change a subject be in your flavor of. I expect you to
For promise, we use keep. Keep a promise.
Oh, give your promise.
Yes.
Give it to who?
Yes. Keep.
So who?
I expect you to keep your promise.
Oh, keep.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, keep. What?
Keep. Keep means putting. We
Yes.
always use keep. For promise, yes.
I can type E.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
Correct. Determiners. For is not a determiner. There are determiners like a and the. These are the determiners. For is preposition.
Oh my God! Why am I typing?
Correct. Modals. You absolutely must.
But it tell me to choose from would and should.
No, not only from this. You have to choose any modals. You can use would, should, etc. You know the meaning, etc.
Extra is like
etc. means blah
other.
blah, many more, and others. Would, should, must, and all modals. Any modal you can use. Same here. You see that we do not have this keep in the list. We do not have few in the list.
Yeah, I don't. In this few, I don't think twice.
Okay.
Before I write it.
I see.
He
has
been. I think so.
Good.
Susie has taken. I don't know this one. F.
So in if you can use taken up. Susie has taken up photograph.
Taken up.
Yes.
Okay.
So in I have doubt. You better use many. I.
Oh, twice as many. Yes.
Yes, as many.
Yes, you are right.
Do you know the meaning of unless? Unless.
And yes,
Unless.
is like until.
Unless. Unless is used in case of if not.
If not.
Yes.
Unless is like if not. Okay, let me type it. Okay.
This is also a good exercise. You have to read the text through and then choose the best title from 3 below. You have to think which title is the most suitable in this text.
So is like that. Sleep on a banana or with?
Yes, on is correct here. In 0 it's given as an example.
Yeah.
Banana skin. Okay. When what are the chances of slipping on a banana skin or being stuck by a meteorite?
What is a meteorite?
Meteorite is a heavenly particle that's broken part of any any planet in the solar system, and it keeps on moving in the space. Sometimes it gets hit by any other planet, like maybe when it gets hit in Earth. So sometimes it burns that part or it destroys that part. That's my meteorite.
Okay. These are not a sort of unlucky event that most people in their time.
These are not the sort of unlucky events that most people spend their time thinking about. Spend. Yes.
Thinking about. I type this here?
None of no, it's not appropriate. You can use here unless.
Oh, unless.
Yes.
Okay.
This one has already happened to them.
Surprising number of people have imagined. So, what is number 3?
You can put here a surprising number.
In.
Yes, a surprising number of people.
Yes,
No,
I was thinking
in.
about
not in.
in.
A. Yes.
Only A.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, because it's saying about a number.
Number, yes.
Some even have keyword nightmare about it. We are relative.
Five is correct, and 4 most are afraid of dying from flu. Some even have recurring nightmares about it, whereas relatively few are afraid.
Few.
Yes. Number 6. Browns, it is safer than drinking tap water. Safer than.
Then.
Water in the ground, that is safer than drinking tap water.
People worry more about the possibility of dropping out of the air than crashing on land. I don't know number 8 and number 7.
In number 7, in an attempt to educate people about risks, scientists have constructed a scale they can use compare any new and unfamiliar risks, such as those
Such as.
now we have to find the title for this story. Number 2.
Huh?
Question number 2.
Read.
Nothing to worry about. So why do you think this title is perfect here?
Because I think it's saying about something foolish.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Do
so
you think that
I,
if do you think that if you'll not worry, so it would be good? Because if you think about some flu, so don't you think that we must worry a little?
so it's better than the risk.
Yes, balancing the risks.
You have to think of the. Oh, it's a little hard to say.
Right.
Britain student becomes instead superstar in China. Why?
So first you have to read this part.
Okay. If you suddenly become famous, how would you feel? What would be the advantage of achieving instant success? Will there be any drawback? What is drawback?
Drawback means any negative thing, any problem, any uh, risk.
Okay. If I suddenly become famous, I think I will be surprised.
Surprised, okay?
Yes. What would be the advantage? Being instead
Advantages. What would be the advantages?
advantage is
You know the meaning of advantages, you know?
something better than other
No, advantages means benefit.
benefit. Okay. You will be rich and famous. Everyone know you. Will there be any drawback? I think there's not. There's no. Read the headline and the first paragraph of the article. Why has this girl become famous? Now read whole text, paying attention to the highlight part around gap 1 to 6. This gives you content clue for missing sentence. Until recently, her greatest show business moment had been winning 55 in the undiscovered young talent contest in the small town of Strong in close to her family home. But now, Mary Just Livland has found fame in China overnight, following her appearance in the religion TV talent show there. Indeed, thanks to YouTube, she is being talked about not just by her friends at home, but the whole world over. It has appearance in the TV interview and discussed her story. The 19 years old exchange student Wang Zhou Jizhenhu proves equivalent of the X Factor show by singing in Mandarin. Then so there are no medium-powered recording deal in the offer as yet. He is discovering what life is like as a superstar. She comes to be enjoying this newfound celebration statue. It is really strange but nice, she said. It was the most exciting I have ever done in my life. My friends think it is cool because they just know me as me. Mary Jess, who is fluent in Mandarin and Italian, is studying for a degree in Chinese and music as part of her course. She has been spending a year in Jiangsu province. Shortly after he arrived in the country, she took part in the small singing competition for the foreign, which he won. It was through it even that she was talent spotted in the show. Ming-Xin Chen Fan Tie, the name transferred as I Want to Sing the Star.
Are these difficult names for you?
A little.
Okay.
Oh, you say the Chinese name, English name?
Chinese name written in English.
Oh, it's not difficult.
Okay.
明星陈芬泰
Tian.
Huh?
What do you say? Fan Tian or Tian?
Or what would you say this in English?
Tian.
Tian.
Fan Tian.
Ben Tian. I know this word. I know these two words.
Okay. Minxing.
And I don't know this one.
Cheng Fan Tian.
Chen Fan Tian.
Yes.
It's like China spelling.
Yes.
Mingxing is like superstar.
Okay.
And Chen Fan Tian. Let me ask my dad. Wait a minute.
Okay.
爸爸，爸爸，爸爸，爸爸，奇怪，哎，有人要说，爸爸的算。Okay. My dad have no time now. I will ask him later.
Okay, great.
等一下再跟你讲，出去。Mingxing is a live competition in Chinese television, so it is broadcast only in Jiangsu province. The show follows a similar form to the X Factor and it has a judging panel of these experts. These are drawn from local record executives and songwriter. Mary just won first prize in Mingxing Chen Fan Tie. 爸爸，你过来看一下。等一下，还没结束。这个怎么念？
哪一个？
这是中文。
看到。你的滑鼠在哪里？
这个。
张翻天，张翻天吗？明星张翻天，是不是？
I don't know.
I think it's a difficult name for your father.
明星。
Yeah, because if it's written in Chinese, it's easy for you to pronunciate, but it's in English, so it gives different pronunciation, right?
The spelling and speaking is a little strange for us.
Yes, right.
Yes, my dad said that he don't know this TV show.
He doesn't know. Okay.
Yeah, and
we
we own this here.
Actually, there is no such TV channel. This is just an article just to read.
Yeah. Oh, my dad said that. Could you send me the homework later?
Yeah, sure, certainly I'll do.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, it's a very hard name to say.
Okay.
Because the spelling is little strange.
Okay. So Minjing Chang Fan Tian.
Minjing Chen Fen Tai.
Tian. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know this word in Chinese.
Okay.
Okay. On Chinese television, so it is a broadcast only in Jiangsu province. The show following a similar form to the X Factor and has a juggling panel of 3 experts. These are drawn from the local record executive and songwriters. Managers won the first prize in Mingxing Chen Fen Tai. To reach the final, he has sung the Pushing Asia Omar Buno Cap before performing. Share. Oh, maybe I can use Google Translation.
Oh yes, that would be good for you.
Let me try. Wait a minute.